Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first off, I just wanted to say excuse all the different setups. Since I moved my couch around and things like that in my room, I've been trying to find out a setting that I like. So this one I found appropriate because I'm going to be talking about K-pop today, so my posters are slightly in the video here. So yeah, I've noticed on my cleaning video that a lot of you have been talking about K-pop. You've noticed the posters and things like that. I'm not sure if any of you subscribed after that, but anyways, I decided that I'm going to talk about how I got into K-pop because it's a pretty prominent thing in my life. I've been into K-pop for, I want to say, let me think, around like 17 years now. I got into it around 2010, which was like my junior year, I think, in high school. So yeah. Anyways, so let's get started. All the way from the beginning, I was actually introduced to K-pop through anime. And this is because I watched the anime series called, well, it's just for short, the Haruhi Suzumiya anime. And they had a dance in the beginning that I really liked, so I looked it up. And I was really into all the Japanese dances and things like that. Not just for anime, but there was a whole bunch of different dances for like Vocaloid and things like that. So I got into those dances and I actually like learned some of them. I was really into that when I was in high school. So I was browsing through on YouTube to find new dances, and I noticed on the related videos of one of them that there was another boy group. And so I clicked on it, and it was actually SHINee's video for Hello, and it's such a throwback to me because that's such like an old song now, and right then it was like, it was new, you know, and everything. So anyways, I clicked on it and I really liked the sound, and so I wanted to look for more something similar, so you know, all the related videos were there, and I started clicking on them, and I really grew like attached to this music, and SHINee was the first K-pop group that I got into, and I really loved them, and my bias from them was Key because I thought that he was really cute and everything, and he also liked to learn girl group dances, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I started on the whole train of getting into K-pop and everything, and then I got my friend Stacy into K-pop, and I remember distinctly her, like I remember telling her how I was into K-pop, the Korean pop now, and that I had a song stuck in my head. And she told me, she asked me, she was all like, how can you get a song stuck in your head even if you don't know like the language? And I'm like, I have no idea. But now we both know exactly like what I was talking about back then. Like, even though you don't know the language or you can't even pronounce any of the words, it just, you can hear it in your head. And it's just one of those things, like, I don't know, it's a weird, freaky thing. So let me know if any of you out there who are into K-pop or, you know, experience the same thing. So we both got into K-pop, and we were starting to learn all different groups, and we learned all the names in them and everything. After a few years, or I guess a couple years, we got into the group VIX, and you can see I have posters right there. Most of my posters here are of VIX. Just these right here, you can see it's D1A4 and VIX, but we both got into VIX like really like hardcore, I guess you want to say, and so my bias from VIX is Leo because I thought he was like the more introverted of the group, and so my whole addiction to K-pop grew a lot. And if you can bear to go back to some of my old videos, you'll see this whole wall, this entire wall was filled with K-pop posters. And not just this one, all my walls. Every single space that I had on the wall was like, it had a K-pop poster in it. And Stacy and I used to go to Little Tokyo to this one Korean store, and they used to have K-pop posters there. And they would be like 20 bucks, so either one of us would buy it, or we would switch off, or pay half, whatever, and we would both split the posters up, and she would take half and I would take half. They usually had like, I want to say 12 posters in each packet, so we each got 6. So my collection of K-pop posters was ridiculous. Like you literally couldn't see my walls. I might insert some pictures here and there of some of my old videos that you can see just how many posters I had. It was insane. And I obviously, you can see now that I've really downsized. I have like a small square now of my favorite posters. Most of them of VIX. Some are also of Big Bang and U-Kiss. Big Bang is also a group that I'm really into. And so we really got into this K-pop thing, and then we found out about KCON, and we went to KCON, I want to say 2014. I want to say it was 2014. And unfortunately, the year before that, I believe, VIX actually debuted, and they went to the KCON 2013, so we didn't get to see them, but we got to see them the next year in 2015. And so we had so much fun, and we just started to learn that the K-pop community is really inviting for the most part. There are some of the crazy fans in there that will attack anyone, but for the most part I haven't had any bad experiences with any K-pop lovers or anything like that. And I actually went to a VIX concert when they were out here in LA, and it was so much fun, and I went by myself, and I usually don't go to places like that by myself. I stay away from there if I don't have somebody I know with me, but I really wanted to go, so I went, and I actually made a couple friends with the people I was sitting next to. So it just kind of shows you how inviting everyone is, and it was honestly really so much fun to go. So now I'm 7 years into loving K-pop, and I don't want to say I've let go of it obviously, but I haven't been into it as much as the beginning. Like with most things, you really get into something and you love it, you're obsessed with it, and then it's sort of it's still part of your life, but it kind of becomes less of an obsession. I'm still up to date on things, and I still watch all of VIX's videos, and now with the whole LR thing, so I've been into that. So I keep up with the K-pop world a lot, and I'm really into it still. This is my story of how I got into K-pop, and I would love to hear some of your guys' stories. Just comment down below about how you got into K-pop. You can talk about your favorite group, who your bias is, and yeah, I don't know, it's just one of those things that is part of me, but not most people you don't just go up to people and say hey, I'm into K-pop, Not many people around in my town really love K-pop anyways, so I have to go to LA or things like that to join the groups. But anyways, so this was my story. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too boring. I know that it's kind of a simple story, but I just wanted to put it up here and let you all know how I got into it. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you like K-pop as well, don't forget to comment all those stories below, and subscribe if you want to see more videos by me, and I will see you next time. Bye.